Hi everyone, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another one of my makeup tutorials inspired by a music video. I love doing these and you guys seem to like them too, so if you have any requests for a specific one that you'd like me to do, leave them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to watch for it and recreate any looks you request. So today's music video, if you haven't already guessed by the title, is Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood's newish music video, Something Bad. I am not normally a country music fan. I'm very much a rock girl at heart, but I have been really loving this song, and I think the makeup looks that they have in this music video are fantastic. They go through several different iterations of of makeup looks, and I chose the one that Miranda Lambert is wearing when she's by the motorcycle. So I loved it. I thought it was very cool. It's a very classic kind of smoky eye nude lip, but it's a little bit dramatic and interesting and not just your basic standard plain black. It has some interesting quirks to it, like a lot of glitter. So I had a lot of fun doing this look. If you enjoy watching this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It means the world to me when you do, and I'll jump right in. And by the way, can we just say, my t-shirt says, "In love with a cowboy," so it seemed very appropriate. Love you guys. Bye. So the first thing I do when I'm doing an eye look of any sort is to prime my eyelids. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This will just make your eyeshadows last longer, go on more smoothly, and go on more pigmented, especially if you're going out for a night out. Then I'm going to use a mid-tone matte brown. Any company will have this shade, and I'm going to rock that with a large crease brush through my crease. It seems a little counterintuitive, but it helps warm up the look, give you a transition color, and helps with the blending of the other darker colors into your lighter areas on your face. Then I'm going in with a shimmery steel gray. This is from an Anastasia palette, and I'm just taking that on a flat shaded brush, and I'm going to work that across my eyelid and up into my crease and try to keep it vaguely diagonal, so I'm starting out at the outer corner and working my way up towards my inner brow. Miranda Lambert's eyeshadow in the scene where she's on the motorcycle, when she has her eyes open, her eyes are very deep set and you can't really see very much of the lid, but when they're closed you can see there's a lot of dark gray in there. So when your eyes are open you're going to have a lot of black ringing, but when they're closed you're going to have more of a dark, steely, smoky gray. Carrie Underwood's makeup was much more glittery than Miranda Lambert's. After I've applied that, I'm going to just go back with that same blending brush and blend out the edges just to make sure there aren't any harsh or spotty areas. And if you feel like you've lost any intensity, just go back in with a little bit more of the same eyeshadow and apply it to your lid to oomph that color up. Then I'm going in with the same palette and a very sparkly black eyeshadow and actually this is a brow brush, but it really works well, an angled brush from Real Techniques. I'm just going to apply that black eyeshadow kind of like I would an eyeliner. This is just going to help give us some of that depth and smokiness in the dark black color and some of that glitter we're trying to incorporate. If you don't have this Anastasia palette, don't worry about it. These are all easily dupable colors from any company. I know MAC's got a lot that are very similar, and all of the products I'm using will be listed down below if you're curious. I also took that same black eyeshadow and the same brush and I took it along my lower lash line. Miranda Lambert's, if you watch the music video, she has a lot of black going on the lower lash line as well as the upper lash line. Her eyes are just encompassed by black eyeshadow or black liner pretty much, so that's what we're trying to recreate here without making it look too Jack Sparrow meets raccoony. Unless that's the look you like, which if so, go in peace, my child. And you can tell that I'm just starting to bring the eyeshadow from my lash line up a little bit with the brush to increase that smokiness and kind of just widen the space of black that I'm ringing my eyes with. This helps keep it from looking too harsh. And then I went back in with another eyeshadow brush with no product whatsoever, and I just buffed that black eyeshadow so that it was very soft and very blended without losing too much of that dark intensity. And we'll go back in with liner in just a minute. And if I keep leaning out of frame, it's because there's a mirror behind my camera that I'm looking at. Then I'm going in with a Too Faced eyeliner in Perfect Storm, which is just a black eyeliner with silver glitter. Any black eyeliner with silver glitter would probably work just as well. And I'm just going to ring kind of my top eyelashes with this one only, but I'm just keeping it very close to the lash line and trying to oomph that. I am then going in with a plain black waterproof eyeliner to tightline my upper and lower lash line. Personally, this is not my favorite look on myself, but this is what she had in the video from what I can tell, and this is very classic for a true smoky eye to tightline with a black eyeliner. If you want to skip this step, go ahead. Then I'm going back in, not that I'm showing you, with another eyeshadow brush and some more of that black eyeshadow I started out with to go over top the glittery black eyeliner I applied, again just to kind of smoke it out and soften the edge. For every minute of blending you see on camera, there's about 6 minutes off camera you don't see a blending, and it's just all about going back and forth and in and out kind of. Then I went in with some makeup remover and a cotton wipe just to clean up under my eye area. After that, I went back in with that lightest silvery shade from the Anastasia palette as my brow bone highlight. And then I took this Stila, the natural that I used earlier, and the highlighter that they have in that palette. I love this palette, it's so versatile, and I just used that as my inner corner highlight because Miranda's was very intense and frosty in the inner corner area. I then took Rimmel Scandaleyes mascara, which is a very volumizing and kind of intense black mascara. I wanted almost false lashes. This is not my favorite mascara, but for this look it really works. So any mascara that's going to give you very kind of chunky lashes is what you want to go for here. I did that to my top and bottom lashes, of course. After that, I went in with my Kat Von D Tattoo Concealer, and I just started out by patting it into my under eye area and the top of my cheeks to kind of give me that nice, bright under eye highlight. And once I was done using my fingers to pat in where I first applied, I went back in with a little bit more and a brush just to get some precise brightening on that very deepest, darkest, most recessed corner of my eye. And then I took the same concealer to push over any blemishes and redness I had on my face, so we could finally get to cover those bad boys up and not have to stare at them anymore. Then I took the bronzer from that same Stila palette. Like I said, very versatile. It didn't look like Miranda's color was very pink or reddish. It was very kind of neutral orangey brown gold. I know that sounds like a mishmash of words, but this looked like the perfect color from what I could see in the video. This looks like it matches almost identically. And it has a little bit of shimmer, not glitter, but has a little bit of shimmer, so it's already giving you some radiance and bringing some light up around your face. Then I'm going to go back in with that same highlighter I used for my inner corner, and I'm going to take that on a little fluffy brush and apply that to the top of my cheekbones. You can see if you pause the video, Miranda had a lot of highlighter going on her cheeks. Then I'm going in with Revlon Lip Butter in Creme Brulee. This seemed to be the perfect pale, not too orange, not too pink, beigey nude, and looks pretty dang close to what she had on in the video. Now you could probably leave this here. Her lips weren't super glassy glossy, they were just softly glossy, so that would probably work just fine, but I decided to go in and top it with just a little bit of NYX Buttercream Gloss in Creme Brulee. Too much butter, too much creme brulee. Now I'm sure she had false eyelashes on, and you could probably apply this for a night out for fun, but I really wasn't in the mood for that since it was like 8 a.m. in the morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I love you lots, my peeps. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.